Hi everybody, it's December 6, 2025. I found that when my life is in order, it usually comes together after periods of flux, when things are up in the air. When my life is in order, there is a rhythm that I feel and a certain appreciation that lasts and lingers throughout the day. And when your life is in order, this is particularly not a specific time of growth, even though growth can occur in moments, in spans of time when your life is in order. The kind of growth that you experience when your life is in order is a kind of a consolidation of the data that you've collected so far. When things are in order, things are working fluidly, things are working smoothly. And if you can key into this data that you acquired so far, your perception and your cognition becomes more acute, and the information that you gather so far you can shoot forward in leaps and bounds, because when things are in order, you can connect the dots quite easier if your mind is in the right spot. Now, sometimes when your life is in order and things are going smoothly, it kind of repels growth, because there isn't a fire in your belly, particularly to expand or to explore, because things are so well and you're comfortable, and you feel like you have no need to progress drastically, because you're where you want to be, you're enjoying your life, and there's nothing wrong with that. So those two situations can happen when your life is going smoothly, when things are in order. Now, when things aren't in order, this is more of a game, more of a contact sport, where day by day you make hits, you get hit, you fall down, you make goals, you lose things, you find things. It's a playing field of life when things are in order, and more commonly, things get done in a grander way than when things are going smoothly. So this brings me to the concept of spiritual arithmetic. One example of spiritual arithmetic could be the maths of memory. If you have a memory that is sturdy, that is reliable, and clear, when you go through a certain situation in your life currently and things don't add up, if you could recall what this means to your past and how it associates with your future, through the simple manipulation of these memories and the current data that you got from what happened in your life currently, you could add things up and come up with theories about how this part of your life works internally or externally, relationships or isolation. Manipulating and acquiring data from your memories and comparing it to now is a good form of mental arithmetic or spiritual arithmetic. Another way that spiritual arithmetic works is with the maxing out of love, maxing out of care, maxing out of responsibility. It's almost like putting one number down and adding a whole bunch of zeros and zeros and zeros, adding it to it, making it a grander percentage or a grander value. So when you do this, you add exponential amounts of love, responsibility, care, affection. When you do this, you are going to burn yourself out eventually, or you're going to pull away. But by exponentially increasing your output of positivity, you are going to push yourself into a greater and more complete intelligence in terms of your current life. And I guess another way spiritual arithmetic works is by the devaluation of addiction. Addiction is a very complex situation to get a hold of if your constitution is reliant on what you are addicted to the point where you can't tell yourself the truth or you can't follow through. And so how the spiritual arithmetic goes for dealing with addiction that may work for you or may work for somebody else is just the systematic weakening of the structures of that addiction, taking away things that addiction is sitting upon, which may require you to heal yourself in certain spots, or may require you to snip off relationships, or may require your money to be more controlled and kept away from you. By systematically weakening the structure that your addiction sits upon, it's going to collapse upon itself, and at that point you walk away and don't look back, and you can heal yourself from addictions if this method works for you. So I hope this helps. Thanks.